how it's been so long. We're so sorry we've been gone. We were busy writing songs for you. Oh, how it's been so long. We're so sorry we've been gone. We were busy writing songs for you. Don't have to worry, 'cause we're still the same. You don't have to worry, you don't have to worry, you don't. You don't have to worry, you don't have to worry, you don't. Oh, how it's been so long. We're so sorry we've been gone. We were busy writing songs for you. Back to the street where we began, feeling as good as lovers can, you know. Now we're feeling so good, thinking of things we shouldn't read. Looks like the end of history as we know. Just the end of the world. Back to the street where we began, feeling as good as love you could, you can. Into a place where thoughts can bloom, into a room where it's not in the afternoon. And we know that it could be, and we know that it should. And you know that you feel it too, 'cause it's not in the afternoon. Your eyes are the signs of the moon. You're good 'cause you can, so you do. We're feeling so good, just the way that we do when it's not in the afternoon. Your eyes are the signs of the moon. You're good 'cause you can, so you do. We're feeling so good. Back to the street, down to our feet, losing the feeling you need. Do you know what I mean? Back to the place where we used to say, man, it feels good to feel this way. Now I know what I mean. Back to the street, back to the place, back to the room where it all began. Back to the room where it all began. 'Cause it's not in the afternoon. Your eyes are the signs of the moon. You're good 'cause you can, so you do. We're feeling so good, just the way that we do when it's not in the afternoon. Your eyes are the signs of the moon. You're good 'cause you can, so you do. We're feeling so good, just the way that we do when it's not in the afternoon. Your eyes are the size of the moon. You're good 'cause you can, so you do. We're feeling so good, just the way that we do when it's not in the afternoon. Todd! Hello!
So what Panic at the Disco, it's nice to meet you, Norway.
Now I'm of consenting age, forgetting you in a cabaret somewhere downtown where a burlesque queen may even ask my name as she sheds her skin on stage. I'm sitting and sweating to a dance on all the clubs we did. The straight joint veterans sister away, circuit beats and dignified since of this dignified beach. And my daiquiri. in this. Exactly where you like me, I'm exactly where you like me, you know. Praying for love, you know what's it. Praying, not even you praying for love and praying. Praying for love and praying, not even you. Thank you.
So this is our first time ever being in Norway, so thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Norway!
And we didn't come all this way for nothing. Are you guys ready to have some fun? All right. So are we. We're gonna play a dance song now. If you're in the mood for dancing with us, and it's called Camisado, and it goes like this.
V.I.V. in your hospital bed. This was no accident, it was a therapeutic chain of events. This is a Saturday scheme on nothing more than four. It's a Saturday quarantine weeks in a hospital. Sure as only normal we did. Anesthetic never setting in, I wonder everywhere. Apathy in the chase and I thought I found it. Sure as only normal we did. Sit back, just sit back and relax. Sit back, just sit back and relax again. Can't take the kid from the vibe, take the vibe from the kid. Sit back, relax, sit back. Take the kid from the vibe from the kid. Just sit back. You're a regular decorated emergency. You're a regular decorated emergency. This is a Saturday scheme on only more than four. It's the Saturday quarantine weeks in a hospital. Sure as only normal, but we did. Anesthetic never setting in, I wonder everywhere. Apathy and urgency is it, I thought I found it. Sure as only normal, but we did. Can't take the kid from the vibe, take the vibe from the kid. Sit back, relax, sit back. Take the kid from the vibe from the kid. Just sit back. Sit back, relax. Sit back, bop, bop. You can take the kid out of the fight. You're a regular decorated emergency. Third place that's on the ICU is all the night. You're a regular decorated emergency. Bruises and contusions. Remind me what you did when you wake. Earned your place atop the ICU's Hall of Fame. Camera caught you causing commotion on a gurney again. Can't take the kid from the vibe, take the vibe from the kid. Sit back, relax, sit back. Take the kid from the vibe from the kid. Just sit back. Sit back, relax. Sit back, bop, bop. You can take the kid out of the fight. V.I.V. in your hospital bed. This was no accident, it was a therapeutic chain of events. Yeah! Thank you!
And so we put out a new record a couple months ago called Pretty Odd.
It's called Pretty Odd, and it looks a little bit like this big sound we're playing right behind here.
Have you heard it yet? All right. Well, this next song we're gonna play is right off that album, and it's a rock and roll song called "She's a Handsome Woman."
tortured. The sky is falling off the ceiling while I'm talking fibs into a cookie jar. Reverie, it's useless searching in the cupboards when everything you have is on your back. Go on, run around and touch your camera. Go on, film the world before it happens. Go on, run around and touch your camera. Go on, film the world before it happens. Go on, run around and touch your camera. Go on, film the world before it happens. Film the world before it happens. Film the world before it happens. Film the world before it happens.
Hey, Brennan, I like Norway.
I love Norway. What do you say me and you take a week vacation?
We'll
the rest
take
of
a
the
week
dudes.
vacation and we'll take you all on a date.
Like we said, this
That's
is
a lot of one-night
our this is
stands.
our first time in Norway, and we couldn't be having any more fun. So thank you guys very much. This song is off of our last record called "The Fever You Can't Sweat Out."
Sit tight, I'm gonna need you to keep time. Come on, just snap, snap, snap your fingers for me. Good, good, now we're making some progress. Come on, just tap, tap, tap your toes to the beat. I believe this may call for a proper introduction. Well, don't you see? I'm the narrator and this is just a prologue. Just wanna shake it up if you sort of listen. We're still so young, desperate for attention. I'm made to be your eyes. Show me more, show me one. Just wanna shake it up if you sort of listen. We're still so young, desperate for attention. I'm made to be your eyes. Show me more, show me one. Of us, no wait, wait. To studio audience, I'll then announce it to me. Seems the artists these days are not who you think, so we'll pick back up on that on another page. And I believe this may call for a proper introduction. And well, don't you see? I'm the narrator, and this is just a prologue. Just wanna shake it up if you sort of listen. We're still so young, desperate for attention. I'm aim to be your eyes. Show me more, show me one. Just wanna shake it up if you sort of listen. We're still so young, desperate for attention. I'm aim to be your eyes. Show me more, show me one.
So not only is this the first time Panic at the Disco is ever playing in Norway, but this is also the first time Ryan Ross is going to sing this song in Norway.
Yeah, and it's also the first time, in Norway or not, that we're ever gonna sing Behind the Sea, Behind the Sea. So I gave it away. But this song is called Behind the Sea, and if you know the words, please sing along with me. I'd really appreciate that. Head, it breaks free of my wooden neck. Laughs the knot over sleeping waves, like bobbing bait for bathing cod. Floating flocks of candled swans slowly drift across wax ponds. And they all played along to marching drums, and boys, they have fun behind the sea. And they sang, so on marching legs, on marching clocks, and we're all too small to talk to God. Yeah, we're all too smart to talk to God. Toast to fine folks casting silver crumbs to us from the dark. Jinx sings ringing as they leap through tiny cracks in the boardwalk. Scarecrow, now it's time to hatch sprouting sons and ageless daughters. Toad, you know, don't you know, those watermelon smiles just can't ripen underwater. Just can't ripen underwater. Marching drums, and boy, they have fun behind the sea. And they sang, so marching legs on marching clocks, and we're all too small to talk to God. Yeah, we're all too smart to talk to God. Yes, we're all too smart to talk to God.
This is the best show ever!
Nah, Brennan. Have you noticed how many beautiful people there are here in Norway?
Yeah, I have
God.
actually.
Jesus Christ. Well, listen.
You're putting us to shame.
How many of you are single? Oh, everyone. Well, hey, Brendan, you're single too, huh?
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna dedicate this song to all you single people here in Norway because you need to get some loving too, you know? And so does Brendan.
And I'm gonna dedicate this song to Brendan.
Okay.
The song's for you.
This song is for you and for Brendan.
Hey, thanks.
And it's called Lying is the Most Fun a Girl Can Have Without Taking her Clothes Off.
Just your breathing makes you sweat tonight. You think about in bed when the lights are dim. Your hands are shaking as you're sliding off your dress. Think of what you did. How I hope to God it was worth it. Lights are dim. Your heart is racing as your fingers touch your lip. Better kiss, better touch, yeah, better fuck. Hey boy, you'll never meet, sweetie. You had me, girl. I was it. Look past the sweat. Better love deserving of exchanging body heat in the passenger seat. Oh no, no, you go. It will always just be me. So testosterone boys and all the quick girls, will you dance to this beat and all the leather clothes? Testosterone boys and all the quick girls, will you dance to this beat and all the leather clothes? So I guess we're back to us. Cameraman swing the focus. They saw lost my train of thought. Road to the way lost my thought.
Pick up.
Now I do recall we were just getting to the part where the shock sets in. Stomach acid finds a new way to make you dizzy. I hope you didn't expect to get all of the attention. Let's not get selfish. Did you really think I'd let you kill this chorus?
Let's get these teen hearts beating.
So testosterone boys and all the quick girls, will you dance to this beat and all the leather clothes? Testosterone boys and all the quick girls, will you dance to this beat and all dance to this beat, dance to this beat. Let's get these teen hearts beating faster, faster. Let's get these teen hearts beating faster. Got more wit, better kiss, better touch, yeah, better. Hey boy, you'll never meet, sweetie. You had me, girl. I was it. Look past the sweat. Better love, deserving of exchanging body heat in the passenger seat. Oh no, no, you know it will always just be me. Testosterone boys and all the quick girls, will you dance to this beat and all the leather clothes? Testosterone boys and all the quick girls, will you dance to this beat and all testosterone boys and all the quick girls. So testosterone boys and all the quick girls. Faster. Let's get these teen hearts beating faster. Thank you, it's so sweet. Give us this day our daily dose of foe affliction. Forgive our sins, forged at the pulpit with four tongues, selling false sermons. 'Cause I am a new wave gospel sharp, and you'll be thy witness. So gentlemen, if you're gonna preach, for God's sake, preach with conviction. you're in for sure tonight. In this little number we're graced by two displays of character. Got the gunslinger extraordinaire, walking contradiction. And I for one can't see no blood from the hearts and the wrists you allegedly slit. And I for one won't stand for this. In the scene where I bash, you all be condemned. So got the bad one, the conductor is back at makeup. Congregation, let's sing it like you mean it. No, don't you get it, don't you get it now, don't you move. So got the bad one, the conductor is back at makeup. Congregation, let's sing it like you mean it. No, don't you get it, don't you get it now, don't you move. Still I can see you down south. It's all around, it's all tonight. Stay where I can see you down south. It's all around. Stay where I can see you down south. So I go don't you respect a nigga? Congregation, let's sing it like you mean it. No, don't you get it, don't you get it now, don't you go. So I go don't you respect a nigga? Congregation, let's sing it like you mean it. No, don't you get it, don't you get it now, don't you go. Don't you go. Don't you go. So go back.
All right. This next song we're about to play, we just did a video for, and you might have seen it on the internet. It's off our new album. Like I said, it looks a little bit like this sound we're playing in front of. And this song is called, what's this song called, Brian? You know.
This song's called I Can't Hear My Guitar, but it's also called That Green Gentleman.
That's
Things
it.
have changed.
Figures shaping up to be pretty condoms. Little bets and musical beds. So it seems I'm someone I've never met. You will only hear these elegant crimes. Well, on your ears are criminal times. They spill the blood from a pretty mouth. When everybody gets there, everybody gets there. Everybody gets their way. Never said I miss her when everybody kissed her. No, I'm the only one to blame. Things have changed for me, and that's okay. I feel the same. I'm on my way, and I'll say things have changed for me, and that's okay. I wanna go where everyone goes. I wanna know what everyone knows. I wanna go where everyone feels the same. I never said I'd leave this city. I never said I'd leave this town. I've only got where road to toe about. When everybody gets there, everybody gets there. Everybody gets there. But what's that? Never said I'd miss her when everybody have changed for me, and that's okay. Feel the same. I'm on my way, and I'll say things have changed for me, and that's okay. I feel the same, and I'll say things have changed for me, but everybody knows that's okay. I'm singing it all by myself. Everybody else is saying I'm saying things have changed for me, but everybody knows that's okay. I'm singing it all by myself. But everybody else join along. Things have changed for me, and that's okay. I'm on my way, and I'll say. Things have changed for me.
Thanks.
So, since like I said before, we've never been to Norway, we have so many questions to ask you guys. Oh man, where do we start? What's your favorite color?
That's a good mix.
I think they said blue.
I think they said blue as well.
I think some of them said blue.
What color is the flag?
It's red, white.
Oh, that's what it looks like. Look at that. Oh! Oh!
Spencer's talking.
I usually don't talk, but this is definitely one of the best shows we've played ever, so.
Everybody say hi to Spencer!
Hello.
I'm just gonna put this somewhere. All right, you figure it out.
Well, anyways,
That guy's gonna figure it out.
well, we got another question. What do you guys know anything about jazz? Yes, you, do you?
Yeah.
You out there on the shoulder?
I don't know too much.
Do you guys know anything about jazz hands?
Oh yeah. Oh
That's
wow.
all.
I got it. Oh, perfect. What about snapping your fingers like this? You know how to snap, right? Or-
Snapping the fingers like this.
Okay, well, we want to try something. We want to try an experiment here in Norway. We want to see if you can all snap your fingers with me during the verse of this song, just like you're doing. And then when we get to the chorus, me and John are going to scream to see your jazz hands, okay?
Jazz hands.
Okay. I think they got it. Do you think you got it? They got it, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Please leave all overcoats, canes, and top hats with the doorman. From that moment, she'll be out of place and underdressed. I'm wrecking this evening already and loving every minute of it, ruining this banquet for the mildly inspiring end. Please leave all overcoats, canes, and top hats with the doorman. From that moment, she'll be out of place and underdressed. I'm wrecking this evening already and loving every minute of it, ruining this banquet for the mildly inspiring end. When you're in black slacks with accentuating on 5 pinch times, whoa, everything goes according to plan.
Jazz hands.
Up the new dance will never look better, you can't stand it. Cause it takes so long to get breath, your reading lips, where did you get on that? Now that you heard that, I'm under cancer, never look better and you can't stand it.
Oh yeah.
Next is a trip to the ladies' room in vain, and I bet you just can't keep up with the fashionistas. And tonight you are whispering campaign. I bet to them your name is you. I bet to them you look like. Talk to the mirror, oh, your back tears, telling yourself that I'm a diva. Oh, the smoke's in that cigarette box on the table. They just so happen to be laced with nitroglycerin.
Hands.
On the new cancer, never look better. cancer. I've never looked better, and you can't stand it. Haven't you heard that I'm the new cancer? I've never looked better, and you can't stand it. Oh, I know, it just doesn't feel like a night out with no one sizing you up. I've never been so surreptitious, so of course I'll be distracted when I strike the punch. Oh, I know, it just doesn't feel like a night out, no one sizing you up. Never been so surreptitious, I'll be distracted when I strike the punch. Oh, I know, it just doesn't feel like a night out with no one sizing you up. I've never been so surreptitious, so of course I'll be distracted when I strike the punch. How are you guys feeling tonight? Awesome.
About 2 months ago or so, Ryan Ross got a tambourine for the very first time.
Here it is.
You're getting pretty good at it, Ryan. I gotta say so myself. It's the first
Well,
for
I am
everything.
going to play this here tambourine for these folks over here, because I don't get to see you a lot. Hello. It's nice to see you too.
Hey guys, thanks for coming. Hello.
Me and John are going to switch sides because the thing about tambourines and shakers is that they sound great on either side of the stage.
True.
Especially while we're playing a little campfire song that fits perfectly into this setting.
Yeah, if you guys have s'mores, break them out and give them to me.
This is a folk song written by Brendan Urie, everybody. It's called Folkin' Around.
Allow me to exaggerate a memory or two. Summers lasted longer than we do. When nothing really mattered except for me to be with you. But in time we all forgot and we all grew. Your melody sounds as sweet as the first time it was sung, with a little bit more character for sure. And by the time your father's heard of all the wrong you've done, then I'm putting out the lantern, find your own way back home. If I've forgotten how to sing before I've sung this song, I'll write it all across the wall before my job is done. Lord, I'll even have the courtesy of admitting I was wrong as the final words before I'm dead and gone. You've never been so divine in accepting your defeat, and I've never been more scared to be alone. If love is not enough to put my enemies to sleep, then I'm putting out the lantern, find your own way back home. Thank you! Hey, great job, Ryan and John, right? You guys are getting real good at that.
Hey, thanks, brother.
That timing's dead on, you know?
Alright, so I hate to keep repeating myself, but since we've never been to Norway, this next song we're about to play, you guys have probably never heard us play live. So that's really exciting for us because we've played it an awful lot of times in our lifetime.
All around the world.
All around the world.
But not in Norway.
Statues crumble from me.
Do you know what song I'm talking about, everybody?
Can you guess it? The person... Yes, you got it. What did you say? I write Sins Not Tragedies.
Oh, that's
Yes,
it.
you said.
Well, it imagine as I'm pacing the views in a church corridor. I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. Let me hear it! This way, I mean, technically our marriage is safe, and this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne. Well, in fact, oh, look at it this way, I mean, technically our marriage is safe, and this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne, pour the champagne.
You guys killed Ron. Ron's dead. Ron's alive!
Well, you guys have been fantastic. Thanks so much. For this next song, I'm going to dedicate it to all of you because we wouldn't be here without you and really appreciate you and love you to death. And I think it's safe to say that we'll be coming back to Norway as soon as we possibly can. Fuck, I might just move here.
Fuck it!
Can I stay at one of your houses?
Yeah.
Do you got an extra bedroom?
I think that guy said you could stay at his house.
Alright, perfect.
Oh, bro.
Alright, well, I don't take up much space, I don't snore. You know,
I do.
I clean up after myself.
But I want to spend the night too.
But anyway, this next song is for all of you, because like I said, we wouldn't be here without you, and it's called Northern Downpour. Yeah. Let's see y'all wave your lighters and stuff around. Cell phones or whatever.
If all our life is but a dream, fantastic posing greed, then we should feed our jewelry to the sea. For diamonds do appear to be just like broken glass to me. And then she said she can't believe Genius only comes along and storms of fable foreign tongues, tripping eyes and flooded lungs. Northern downpour sends its love. Hey moon, please forget to fall down. Hey moon, don't you go down. Sugar cane in the easy morning, where the veins lie one and lonely. The ink is running toward the page, chasing off the days. Look back at both feet and that winding knee. I missed your skin when you were eased. You clicked your heels and wished for me. Your playful lips made of yarn, that fragile Capricorn, unraveled words like bonds upon old scars. I know the world's a broken bone, but melt your headaches, call it home. Hey moon, please forget to fall down. Hey moon, don't you go down. The cave in the easy morning, where the veins of mine one and lonely. Sugar cane, the easy morning, where the veins of mine one and lonely. Sugar cane, the easy morning, where the veins of mine one and lonely. Sugar cane, the easy morning, where the veins of mine one and lonely. Sugar cane, the easy morning, where the veins of mine one and lonely. Hey moon, please forget to fall down. Hey moon, don't you go down. Come on, sing it with us, everybody. You are at the top of my lungs, drawn to the ones who never are. Come on. Hey moon, please forget to fall down. Hey moon, don't you go down. You are at the top of my lungs, drawn to the ones who never yawn, the ones who never yawn. Thank you so much. I love you. Hey! 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 All right. All right. You guys having a good time so far? Oh my God! This is amazing. So for our first time, I'd say not bad. Not bad at all. You guys are awesome, seriously. Well, I have this local beverage, this beer. I want to play a song with you guys, and it's not usually what happens. All right. The song I want to play with you guys is called Time to Dance, okay? And there's a part in the beginning. All right. So I'm sure you guys know about the shotgun wedding, shotgun. Yeah, you guys are smart enough for that. But listen, there's a keyboard line in the beginning, and I'm alone up here, so I'm going to have to sing it. And I would love it if you guys would sing it with me. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna count to 4, and I'm just gonna go for it. But before I do that, let me show you the line. Okay, it goes like this. So that's the line. If you want to sing it with me, please do. If not, just scream as loud as you can, and it'll be perfect. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. All right, I'm gonna count to 4. We're gonna do this. Are you guys ready? All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, she's not bleeding on the ballroom floor just for the attention, 'cause that's just ridiculous. Leon, she sure is gonna get it. Here's the setting, fashion magazines on the walls now. The walls are in the bullet holes. You sure have some composure. Where is your posture? You're pulling the trigger, pulling the trigger. Have some composure. Where is your posture? Oh no, no. You're pulling the trigger, pulling the trigger. All right. Give me malice, no way, give me attention. When I say shotgun, you say wedding. Shotgun, shotgun. They will leave it from the tears in the teeth right down to the blood at her feet. Boys will be boys, hiding in estrogen and wearing aubergine dreams. You sure have some composure. Where is your posture? Oh no, no. You're pulling the trigger, pulling the trigger. All right. Have some composure. Where is your posture? Oh no, no. You're pulling the trigger, pulling the trigger. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Brendan Urie, everybody! We got Mr. Spencer Smith over here on the drum kit. Alright! Right behind me on keyboards, we have Mr. Eric Ronick. On the red guitar, Ryan Ross. Hey! Last but not least, my friend, John on the bass. Now listen, we didn't come all this way to quit right now, and we've got time for a couple more songs. That is if you do. And we're gonna play a song off our new record right now, a rock and roll song called Potter Cheval. And it goes just like
Let's
this.
see you guys dance. We'll dance.
One, two, three, four. Oh!
Little did she know, couldn't let me go, already a part of her. So often do I meet people in between that just can't get a hold of it. So I'll just sing it more than
Guys, we'd love to play more songs for you, but they're telling us we have to go, so this is going to be our last song. And we really appreciate you guys coming. It means a lot to us. It's our first time here, like we said, and we love you guys.
We do indeed. I still can't get over how great y'all look here. So this last song is a love song. And it's about universal love and friendship and hugs and kisses and all kinds of things like that. So I want to see a lot of love going on out there during this last song. You know, give your friend a hug or a kiss or a high five or something, and we I don't know. We hope we can see y'all very, very soon, because this has probably been my favorite show in this band of all time. So thank you so much for that. I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. We came from halfway around the world to see you, and every moment of it has been spectacular, so thanks so much. And we love you, and this is our last song, and it's called Mad as Rabbits. Thanks so much.
Save me from walking on the windowsill, or I'll sleep in the rain. Don't you remember when I was a bird and you were a map?
And now he tracks down miles in Norway, briefcase in hand. The slow pace creeping up his spine again, he can't get enough trash.
He took the days to pageant
Time is mad as rabbits,
with bushels of bad habits.
who could ask for any more?
You could have more.
Come on, Norway! His arms were the branches of a Christmas tree, preaching devil in the belfry.
He checked in to learn his clothes had been deep at the train station. Oh, his only regret at the end was a dog called Dandy, who was chewing on his parliaments when he tried to save the calendar business. Tried to save the calendar business. He took the days to pageant
The kind is mad as rabbits,
with bushels of bad habits.
who could ask for any more?
Who could have more?
Let's see your hands one more time, everybody. There you go.
The poor son of a humble chimney sweep fell to a cheap crowd. So stay asleep and put on that cursed type. You know we live in a